separate rivals matches. Wait a second, please tell me that was a volley.
Hvordan scorer du en volley?
Hvordan scorer du en volley? Ikke verst. Today's episode is unofficially brought to you by Cold Brew. High brew cold coffee for when you absolutely positively need to wake up. Double espresso, and don't you know I need it? What's happening, boys, and welcome to the 84 rated Player Moments Joshua King, aka the Return of the King episodia. This card came out a few days ago. It's taken us a while to get to it. We were looking at a card that some people are a little bit conflicted over because of one objective, and it's this objective right here, as we can see on the screen. It is scoring scoring a volley in 4 separate rivals matches. So it's not a matter of being able to get into one and then maybe you match up for someone that's going to help you out. Randomly you come up against someone that's going to help you out. You let him get 4 volleys, you get 4 volleys. You got to do it across 4 separate rivals matches. Now it's not wins. It's just 4 separate rivals matches. So this is the one that, you go through these objectives up here and easy as hell. This one, fast flick, score 4 goals in squad battles on min professional difficulty. I actually banged this one out the same time that I banged this one out. So those were done at literally the same time. Score at least 2 goals per match and 3 rivals wins using Premier League players. That's not too difficult. That's just time consuming. And then assist 12 goals in rivals using forwards. I'm already 8 out of 12 finished with that one. Now, one thing I want to say about this, for example, if you're running a 4-4-2, and you have the left mid and the right mid position, but if you run the individual player at left wing and right wing, those left wing and right wing, even though they're playing left mid and right mid, they will be considered forwards as long as the card position is left wing, right wing. So I don't know if that helps you guys, but that's something that I figured that I found out works. And then the other ones, again, just really easy. Like that one should be really super easy to do because we are running the 4-4-2, so that gives us 4 players that are going to be eligible to be able to provide assists. And then this one should be relatively easy as well. We're going to try and get as much of that done. But again, it's this one right here, the volley. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do for volleys is I'm going to do the rainbow flick and then do a rainbow flick to a volley. And I'm going to try and see if I can get that done. Now, we're going to get to the bulk of the epi, which is obviously testing out whether or not this card is worth it. It is an 84 Josh King for Bournemouth. And of course, we've got him up there. He's got the 4-star skill moves, the 3-star weak foot. He gets a massive, massive upgrade over his base card, if I'm not mistaken. It is at least, it's just over, what is it, 2,140? So it's just under 137 total in-game stat upgrades from his base 79 rated card. Now his 79 was a really, really nice starter squad, at the beginning of the game. And then this upgrade is interesting because an 84 rated striker may not necessarily cut it for a lot of high-end level players right now at this stage in the game, but for me, it's certainly a card that I'm going to want to grind towards on the RTG, and then depending how he plays in these few games that we use him for on the main, will also dictate whether or not I go for him on the RTG, or maybe if I go for him on the main account, which is what we're on right now. So 137 total in-game stat upgrade. Yes, the Premier League is full of strikers, specifically cheapish ones like Lucas Moura and Zaha. Some of those cards are lacking things. Zaha, for example, only has 78 finishing. This Joshua King card has 86 finishing with 83 composure. So that is, I wouldn't say exactly high level, but definitely above average. And I would say close to being really, really good in terms of finishing and composure stats. 92 sprint speed, that's elite level sprint speed. The acceleration's kind of met. We're not even going to touch that though. But the stats that you do get on this card for a guy that has 86 strength, also 85 stamina, really, really good there. And then also the dribbling stats, which are all above 80, and then turn into elite level with the sniper chem style with those particular stats jacked off. And again, 79 short passing, that's the only thing we care about with our strikers. So a very interesting looking card, decent enough shot power, I feel like. Volleys 77, and they want us to score the volleys, right? They want us to get volleys. You don't have to use Joshua King for the objective, but for an objective that requires volleys, you would feel like maybe they would jack that off a little bit, maybe like 80 plus or whatnot, but goes up to 87 with the sniper chem style, part of the reason we used it. But like I always say, boys, if these epis help you in some way, shape, or form, figure out if you do want to pursue the return of the king, if you want to bring the king into your club, and this epi helps you in some way, shape, or form, drop a mad lad like on the video. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Let's get into match number 1 with Joshua Mortensen. You guys get that reference? You guys are true fans of the channel and love Lord of the Rings as much as I do. Match number 1, Laustoga.
Hvordan scorer du en volley?
Can someone in the comments please confirm whether or not that would have counted as a volley? And by the way I did that was I crossed, and then I used LT. I used the L2. I held down L2 to trigger the volley. That would just be my luck, wouldn't it? Literally, our first attempt on goal is a prime volley opportunity, and it doesn't convert. You'll love to see it. The return of the king, my first owner, Sadio Mane, that we packed over Black Friday. And he links up with our boy Josh King. And he gets his first goal. Do we call him Joshua or Josh King? Josh King doesn't sound like a very Norwegian name. He was born in Oslo. Born in Oslo to a Ghanaian father and a Norwegian mother, King grew up in the suburbs of Romsås. King began his career. Let's test out. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Wait a second. Please tell me that was a volley. Please tell me that was a volley. That was one of the craziest goals that I've scored this year, dude. Yo, Ramos burp. He's out of here, dude. Foggy ass. Foggy ass is out of here, man. I don't think that was a volley. It was a volley. Score a volley in 4 separate rivals matches, boys. That did count. It just didn't say the objectives. I think it was because rivals takes longer to get out of a match, and I think you don't see the objective thing. Boys, we only have 3 more to do. Hey, Rainbow Flick is how we're doing it, dudes. Score at least 2 goals per match. Perfect. Bro, we might unlock him in this epi, you know? Well, no, we're not going to play 4 games, but bro, let's go, man. If we were to do a 1-game review of Josh King, I would say agility for his height and his strength combo are elite factors. I would say the fact that he's got 4-star skill moves is pretty great. The fact that he's a right-footed player and only has the 3-star weak foot. 3-star weak foot, obviously a downside, but him being a right-footed player, I just like using right-footed players, so that's a plus at least for me. Juan Mata! Come on, boys. 1-1. You know when you're in a game and you can just feel within the first few minutes whether or not, like, I don't want to say better, but you feel like you can outclass your opponent. Like, you just feel better on the ball, and just that feeling you get within the first few seconds of being in the game. Beautiful. Absolute mad lad. He's got 3 goals. He's got 3 goals in 2 games already, boys.
Number 23.
I've just seen the most insane goal!
Could you imagine? That should be a volley. That should be volley number 2, boys. We're 50% done with the objective, assuming that registers. I've seen some people say that it doesn't register. One theory is that if the volley is shot like waist below waist, it may not count because that doesn't register as a full volley. Beautiful. Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane, 4-0, 4-1. 87th minute. Come on, boys. And that's going to be it. Striker Sadio Mane, his price has dipped it a little bit. I packed him on, I believe, Saturday. He was going for $1 million like just a week. He was going for like $1.2 million, $1.3 million a week ago, and now he's down to like 750. So, I mean, I packed him pretty much when his price had already plummeted, so I wouldn't feel too bad about selling him. But what should I do, guys? Should I sell him or should I keep him? All right, so 85 stamina. Let's try it again. Bro, come on, man. Okay, so I think that's it. That is my main tip for the episode here. Run a wide formation like a 4-4-2. If you can't do the rainbow flick to volley like I did in match number 1, run a wide formation like 4-4-2. Play your left mid and your right mid as a left wing, as a right winger, so they count as forwards for the assist objective. And then hold down L2 on PlayStation or whatever it is, LT on the Xbox, and that'll initiate the volley trigger. And you guys can see here, I've already done like 3 or 4 of those in a matter of 2 games. All right, boys, so as you guys can see here, we just completed the assist king, so that's assist 12 goals in rivals using forwards, and then score 4 goals, so we already have that one done. We are 2 out of 3 goals. We're 2 out of 3 done with this one. We literally started the epi on this one, so we're almost done with it. And then we're 50% done with the Return of the King, score a volley in 4 separate rivals matches. So not as difficult as I thought it would have been. I am going to go ahead and give my thoughts again. This epi was about, this is a hybrid epi where I wanted to showcase that Josh King card, the lone one, for all you guys that are too lazy to play 3 squad battles matches and take 40 minutes, I think 45 minutes to get that 10 lone Josh King. And then this was also to help you guys figure out, and also for me to figure out exactly how difficult is it to actually get a volley done in FIFA 20. So it wasn't too difficult, and I would imagine you could probably get this objective done pretty quickly. Might even take you a day, maybe take you a day or 2 max, depending on your level of skill. So what I am going to say is, in terms of value, I'm going to give it a perfect 5 out of 5. You guys know I don't throw that around, but when it comes to these objective players that requires a time in component, I'm usually pretty favorable to it, because that means that you can unlock a card at you'll be able to get him, whether it be in a day, whether it be in a couple weeks, whether it be in a month. You'll still be able to get this card, and for all intents and purposes, he is free if you don't consider playing the game too grindy. So as I showcased in this episode, it's not too difficult to do some of these objectives. And then on the pitch performance, I am going to give him a 4 out of 5. Now, the reason I'm not giving him a perfect rating, the reason I'm not giving him a 4.5 is because he's 84 rated, and I feel like maybe in about a month, once the power curve really starts ramping up, once we have a couple more promotions, team of the group stage for Champions League, we're expecting that to come out probably sometime soon. Foot misses as well. We're probably going to be expecting to get some 85, 86, maybe some higher rated Premier League attacking options. Hopefully, like I said, this episode here, per usual, helps you figure out if there's maybe something about this card that you saw that, okay, maybe it's not worth doing, or maybe you saw that the objectives are a little bit easier to do, and maybe the tip with the L2 and then LT volley trigger helped you out a little bit. If this in some way, shape, or form did help you, drop, like I always say, a mad lad like on the video. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. I will see you guys for another upload tomorrow. Till next time, my bros, choose later. Ade.